as we begin to give you what you need. Here's a little promo for the Star Seeds urban gear outfits at Kristas Angel store. In a week the store is open again, and you got all the affirmations, 1111, Starseed, hybrid, magic, all the goodies. Love the stuff. Support each other so we can bring forth this new world and create a new world. So today's topic is the Twinflame myth or Twinflame error. Is the perception of my download of what I'm getting is right now what we're going through is crunch time. That has to do with you loving yourself. It doesn't matter what your best friend does or what your partner does. Relationship status should be upgraded to homie, lover, best friend, homie, lover, friend. Those who know that song. Is you gotta be the best lover, the best friend, you know, the best homie. No more ownership. You know, all your betrayal triggers get, you know, shot at right now. Certain things, pardon the wind, might not be compatible. Move on. Don't stick around. You're supposed to have fun. If that fun on a friendship level and on a tantric level with whatever intimate relationship you have, however open that is, doesn't work anymore, let go. You're supposed to be in joy and in bliss. So right now, passing the full moon, the blue moon, is the inner energy. It's also like a little energy report. Is you are processing yourself. Has nothing to do with what your partner does or not does. One thing you can do is, for partners, I highly recommend, if one or the other is traveling, maintain your psychic link. Calms everybody down. Think about your partner. And even if you have multiple partners, don't let the core of your partners go. Have a link. It's like a management system, and an energetic management system that you need to feed in order to keep the upper spheres and relationship deities that govern you alive. So you might not understand, but here's what I do with my woman is she's on a road trip right now. And we say to each other, text me or call me anytime, whatever you feel, you know, we leave that open. It's not like we have to run protocols in every corner, we got to report what we do, but we, in transparency, allow ourselves to report what we're going through in all openness, in authentic behavior, which can for some people be a bitch. You get, somebody ends up in a situation that didn't work out for them that well, and you feel like them. It's like energetic rape, that you were misled or you judged the wrong character or you went by surface, which is only skin deep, and you feel really like, I couldn't protect her, or she would be like, I couldn't protect him, or I couldn't forewarn him that this would happen. It's like your partner got this. You got this. There's things that you're old enough, you got this. You can handle it, you can control the situation, and you can create reality. But just looking at the synchronicity is you stop creating. You looking at numbers that are aligned, that's all nice, but then it's you stopping creating. It's nice that you have 777 on your side. It's nice to have 888, 111. But get out of awe and amaze of the mirage and get into it. Stop looking at the ship, walk under it, make contact. Talk to interdimensional beings. You have to engage now. Now it's time to participate. Sometimes I mention that it's called the trip trap. When you trip, everything stops and points in your direction, and you think heliocentric belief system, which is crap. Not everything revolves around you. If you want to force things to revolve around you without your divine participation, you'll pay a bitter price. You will get left by all. Everything will leave you. If it's just about your opinion and what you want and how you manipulate and control your people, well, people will find a way or modality to be like, yo, I'm out. This is some BS. The mind is the greatest BS artist in the world. So back to the twin flame energy. Twin flame is not that you look at somebody and say, he's my twin flame. You look at somebody and all your chakras fire up, or your sexual drive and everything just comes up, and this is convertible energy systems that are in your body that flare up. That doesn't mean that's your soulmate. That doesn't mean that's your twin flame. It just means energy systems are based on certain belief systems to give you a high so you can chase excitement. If the excitement that you are chasing does not manifest into monetary resources or things that you can apply, like say you want to go on a vacation, you have a shop over here, you make $2,000, you can go on a vacation, whether you have an entire function. But let's say you chase excitement for the hotness, you will have to pay. It's going to cost you, you will have to take the credit, and you have to pay that back. So understand the energy systems and the energy conversion systems within you, which is a new thing that's being introduced also to the twin flame era, is the tantric aspect, tantra. Study that, get into that. What does that mean, being in tune with the body, being in tune with a person, tuning in with your partner. I did a breathing technique with my girl, like where you breathe in and breathe out at the same time. You synchronize your chakratic system, and you synchronize with your partner. So understand, twin flame energy is an energy that when you have somebody that's compatible and in resonance with you, you create that with somebody. And keeping the psychic link will be the following. So, keeping the psychic link with your partner means also the consideration. If you had planned something with your partner, and the juggle becomes different if you have multiple partners, whatever you want to label that, whatever that is. It's for each and every one to explore. As the young ones, they don't even see it that deep as we make it, as in the past, where my grandma came from, that you are married 70 years forever. It's the modalities are changing. We're multidimensional, so you know, how do you say, I'm monogamous, one at a time. So how many partners in your lifetime do you have? One at a time, which is also a multiple partner aspect. And I'm not trying to sell this, this is, you have to see how you feel. Everybody knows that you had a crush, even though you had a partner. Or you thought about somebody else in excitement, but you keep it quiet because you feel that you don't want to trigger the partner and the insecurity. That's why the important thing is for those that are alone right now, also for those that are in the twin flame thing, or for those that seek twin flames, is consideration of others is very important in friendships. A little text message, a little note where you say, hello, I'm here, you're on my mind, I carry you with me effortless. Should be no problem. Means the world to your partner when you say those things. Or, oh, I'm over here, or I just landed with the plane, or I booked a hotel, or we're on a road. Little things are worth more than $1 million, or presents, or stupid stuff you give to your partner. Means the world to them, especially the women. It's when you know you have them in mind, they feel integrated. So sometimes, you know, men can run off in a project and you know, where's your partner in this? Where's your woman? And as businesses, you should merge your businesses, work your businesses together, promote each other. My girl promotes the wazoo out of me, which I appreciate. It's so much that I can't even keep track where all my posts went and how she integrates me. So how I promote her now with, these are her t-shirts and her store, you can get that. She's very proud of, that's her creation. She's selling that for Starseeds and more. And we should pull each other up. Somebody has more, pull your partner up. If your partner has something, bring something to the table. It's never one-sided, that one is the provider and the other one doesn't do anything. Everybody in their purpose has to do something, has to work a craft, put something together. And together you have more energy. And the more genuine friends you have, like I said, platonic is this energetic level. If it's tantric, it reaches higher level because it's more intimacy going on. Also, when you prefer to choose who you want to meet or contact or interact with, have a style. Don't just pick any random being because you want to have fun. Have a style to it. Something nice, something accommodating, something that, you know, when it comes to paying the bill, doesn't run off because they don't want to pay the bill. Something that sticks with you and they pay the bill. How about that? So overall, in all clarity, the message is twin flame is an energy that needs to be created by the two. Everything in mutual agreement. Every morning you wake up, it's a contract. that you're agreeing to. Everything that you let happen to you is you're agreeing to it. Then there's the part of the disagreeable in you, where I spoke to another friend of mine, that she said that she has this anger and she's pissed and she had enough. We all have that. With how rough and rugged the world is, and how really we're in a very egotistical world of survival-based stuff, where the spiritual beings is like consideration of the others in a room. Sometimes I go to parties, which I've experienced, and they do these meditations, and there are these announcers, and we do yoga, this and that and the other, and then I can map psychically the groups of where you're not even seen, or you're too much. So it's like 10 people that go around you because they can't even handle your truth. That's why we miss telepathic connection. So when I will do workshops in the future, I want people, all of them connect. If I have a group of 20, I want all of them to look at each other, walk around, really look at each other, look at everybody and connect. And then pick up where the highest connection is and sit these people together and communicate. Because I realize I miss that. You know, it's sometimes in the spiritual sector you have the showrunner, that is the guy or the teacher or lady in front that has all the attention, which can also be parasitic, draws it all in, and everybody meditates and has these phantasmagorical, theoretical concepts of how to bring energy up. When there's two people that are in excitement, they look at each other, they clear, they could leave the party and can already have fun because they're already sinking within 10 seconds. What does that tell you? Sometimes so much storyline is not needed to the realness of what twin flame is or twin energy. It could also be a spur, like a fling. You can have twin energy for a minute where you meet somebody, you get together, maybe a one-time thing or a few, and it's an explosion. And you're like, what the heck, all my lights turned on. Well, that is one level of a vibration that's cool when that's maintained. I had an experience with one where for 2 days it was nice, and then she disconnected herself from source, disconnected herself from the heart, and stepped into her own hell and went self-destruct. That's when people are not ready to process the higher capacity of tantric levels or intimate friendships, where you have to check the vibration, the communication, the integral energy structure systems have to align for this to work, and we're learning this now. And this is a new aspect of a technological aspect of what a twin flame energy is in the human operating system. And I will write a book on my experience and my downloads with people, where most of the wisdom comes from women, not that this is the male aspect, but to integrate the feminine goddess aspect of where that goes, so we can all find a common denominator where we can all meet and link. And that's where the basic level of telepathy and love really takes place. So if you love your partner, you know how to keep it real with your partner or with your best friend. Like, you know, if let's say you want to meet somebody at a playground and you can't make it, then let your partner know that you can't make it to that playground before times. Or your best friend, don't let them wait. And share your experience. Be open. Speak about what you feel. If somebody walks away, that's the consequence of what truth is. You need to say, hey, today I'm feeling this, or today I have experienced this, because you know, best friends that don't have an intimate relationship use that permission slip, well, we're not sleeping together, so I can tell you about all the women that I had. But the minute we introduce the root chakra, all of this goes to hell, and we got this little victim and betrayal and me, and you and I, and it's sex exclusivity, and it gets all, it derails out of all of this craziness, domesticated pet type program behavior that we want to get out of. When you see younger people, they don't see it that deep and they mean no harm. So if you make love and not war, and you're peaceful, you're not using modalities to talk BS or devalue the other's offerings by saying, well, if I can't get that for free, then, you know, see ya, you know. That dog behavior, we don't want that either. Appreciate one another, be real with one another. And more people without the conceptual, this has to be a marriage, this has to be this. We can come together in love, in unity, in clarity, and in intelligence, and intelligent communication. And I also like people that approach me, be direct, don't beat around the bush, Can you handle people that are direct? All I can give you is truth. And the sacredness of that, which is when I talk to clients, which is not propagated in social media, not used in a video, that's you and I talking. So for those that have contacted me, I thank you. I really appreciate that. And don't be shy, you know. If you have something you want to share, or I also do readings. Basic reading is, I have a basic reading, I have a medium, and I have a large reading. I will put that up on my Etsy store in the future because I was booked. I was so booked that I had a reading almost every day that I took it off. Or not really considering and putting all the readings on. So if you're interested in that, really, and it's not about love spells or will he leave me, or can you make him love me more, or can you make her love me more, or how do I talk to her? It's about resonance. It's about finding somebody who can be in resonance with you. And sometimes words are destructive. They're not really enhancing the moment. Or you go on a hike and you don't say so much. You learn, you listen, you feel the vibe, you get into the resonance. And if there's an understanding and you speak your truth, if you have a crush on somebody, say, I have a crush on you, on all levels. What are we going to do about it? If you direct, you can say, well, we're not married, I'm not seeking a relationship like that. You live over here, I live over here. Can we find a modality where this can be exchanged, we can meet? It's okay. Don't make everything love and this and he's the one, so much of a program. Or everybody's like, oh, he runs the spiritual community, the dude's a millionaire, has this big mansion, I want him. That's you not taking care of yourself. And we want you to develop your self-love and to take care of yourself. That's what ultimately this is about. This is the Twin Flame program sector clarification for you. I hope that this made a lot of sense. Like release, breathe. See how the wind is blowing? Confirming this. That we're releasing this energy now. You are free. You're not obligated to be with anybody if you don't have a written contract. That's a whole nother other story. You need to be where you are at peace and happy, ultimately. And what Esther Hicks said, what's yours is yours. What's his is his. What's hers is hers. You can share that there are certain fears that you have, but don't put them on your partner because it's your stuff. So be self-responsible. And also when things happen that trigger you, and this is the hard part in Kung Fu, in mental Kung Fu, don't be reactive. You know? You got to be active. Okay? And you can do this all day. You don't have to stand in the way when something is, going away, slam hammer. Activate, participate. Don't react. You did this and tit for tat. It's not going to be the solution. Get into the resonance. See how your partner feels. See how you feel. And in time, you calibrate that. You'll get along. It'll be peace. You'll see. And sometimes even your partner has to learn. You say something and your partner doesn't say anything. Learn to read. Sometimes it's not communicated. If your partner is upset, I say, not cater to the baby, but pay attention to your partner. Have consideration. Is this okay for you? Or I appreciate that, or thank you, or I had a bad dream, or reply, answer. Don't lag in the communication. Like not Snapchat, in the chat room when you ask something specific and the person doesn't respond within 5 minutes, but that's a problem. You want to say something and then have a response. Or I'll call it the phasing in, phasing out. You're walking with your friend and your friend is just out there and you're like, hey, and your friend is not really there. Bring that back into the consciousness of fear and pay attention to what's happening around you. And when you master this, you're the samurai of love. And again, and if you can see what's behind me, if you have vision, I'm not going to tell you. You tell me what you see. There's a lot going on. When you have the sight, getting goosebumps. And I'm very happy that they're here, actually. When you have the sight, see this wind action. This was wind still. See what's happening right now? We are being watched all the time, especially out here. And everything we say, we're processing. So I'm processing everything that I experience, every treatment, whether it was wrong or right. I process my emotion and I give it back to the ether. And from there, our higher councils and future selves decide where we would go on the soul pattern. So make it right, make it good, be alert, be aware, be considerate, memorize, and be deep. Do not be superficial. Have depth. Have a hobby and have a main thing, a specialty that you're good at, and rock that boat. And your twin energy, you can create that with anyone of your choosing if they're in resonance. So it's not like, oh, my twin, and is he my twin? If there's resonance, twin energy can be created. If there's not the resonance, maybe soulmate energy can be created. If there's tantric energy, maybe that's your best friend, but you can really get together on an intimate level when it's all good, it's all gravy, and the person can live in, I don't know, out of state, and every now and then you come visit and meet each other. It's okay. Allow to receive now. No more concepts of what you want. Say to the universe, bring to me what I need, and let me adjust myself in a way that I know how to be active and not reactive. And that's the mantra for today. Love you very much. God bless. And I most certainly see you on the flip side. Peace.